They are pothos, they're easy to grow, and they have wide variegation. Hello again, welcome to another video. My name is Dina. Let's chat about pothos with wide variegation. I have three lovely cultivars here. This is the Epipremnum aureum Marble Queen, Manjula and Njoy. Now let's look at each plant up close and see how different they are from each other, and also chat about plant care. We know that plants are full of chlorophyll. It gives the leaves their green color, and it also helps the plant produce food. Wide variegation is the result of genetic mutation in certain plant cells on the leaf. These plant cells lack chlorophyll, so they're not green but white instead. These plants belong to the Araceae family, genus Epipremnum aureum species. These are just some of the popular cultivars of the Epipremnum aureum. They have a trailing growth habit and heart-shaped leaves. They're toxic to humans and pets, and they have unstable variegation. If the plant is not given enough light, it produces more green leaves to help with food production. So there may be less white or none at all, and that's when we hear the word revert. Now let's look at the leaf shape and colors and also the stems. This is the Marble Queen. It has narrow heart-shaped leaves, speckled variegation. It has more green colors and small amount of white, and a softer shade of green and creamy white. The stems are green with some white stripes. Manjula has wide, heart-shaped, and wavy, upturned leaves. It has marbled variegation with larger blocks of colors. Colors are silver, white, cream, and light green. The stems are a creamy white color. The last plant was labeled Snow Queen, but the more I look at other Snow Queens, I'm convinced this is not one. Snow Queens has a lot more whites and a lot more speckled, not much of solid colors. It has a softer shade of light to silvery green. My plant here has smaller heart-shaped leaves. It has blocks of white variegation, a tiny amount of green speckles. Colors are mostly rich green, and the white areas are white. The stems are green with some white stripes. Here's another look at each leaf. Let's move on to plant care. With regards to soil mix, it's best to have variegated plants in a chunky soil mix. I have mine in an aroid mix made up of orchid pine soil, horticultural charcoal, and perlite. This mix is chunky and water drains quickly. It is less likely to cause root rot. Watering frequency depends on our specific conditions. With these two uppermost pole, I water thoroughly from the top of the pole until water flows out the bottom of the pot, and I sometimes leave them in water for 15-20 minutes in very hot, dry days. But I make sure that water has drained really well before I pop them back in their decorative pots. I have liquid fertilizer mixed in the water, and I fertilize in the warmer months. Variegated plants in general need more light than non-variegated ones. If there's not enough light, the plant will have less variegation and more green colors. So another tip is give them plenty of light. Anything that will help the plant get more and absorb more light is helpful. Ensure the plant gets hours and hours of bright indirect light, just as much as you can really, but no harsh direct light that can burn the leaves. In the colder months where there's less natural light, consider moving the plant to an area where it gets the most light. And keeping the leaves clean can also help the plant absorb as much light as it can. Consider supplemental lighting if natural light is not enough. Finally, regular observation is the key. We want our plants to thrive and continue to have amazing variegation. The variegation was one of the reasons why I got these three in the first place. And that is all for today. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and find it helpful. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Leave a comment, press the bell icon, and I'll see you again in the next video.